Well, hello. Good evening. We got ourselves a game against Vad Odysseus from 2298 level player. Very top level player, Vad Odyssey. And he's playing a 5 minute game, so there's some real strength there. It's not just time hustle strength. There's actual chess strength, which is good. Now we're having a temptation to play knight f4. G4 feels wrong. Knight f4, well, it is wrong. Bishop back here. Maybe queen here is the right way to just make it uncomfortable for him to go back since we can capture here. Now we hold this together. Or should we have played e4 already? We might have been able to go that spicy, but it's a bit of a really up-tempo game. You have to be super precise in all the details. Now we're wondering if he will throw in an attack on this pawn. It's a big question mark for him. And if he doesn't do so on this next move, which he has. I'm going to opt for this style of defense this time. Sometimes I go with g3. On this occasion, I'm going with h3 because, well, just feels like I'm gearing to play g4 anyway at some point. This bishop's just holding things together at the back end. e4 is the main pawn break, but it's an uncomfortable one to make, and this is quite a move because he had to have known my knight fork is coming in. I mean, it's not a material winning fork by any chance, but it is clearly typically not what a player wants. Typically, and we could give him the IQP and then just settle, or we can now start to play for that g4. I think we start playing for that g4. Start doing the g4 idea because we're just winning another pawn. There's a pretty clean pawn material win. So momentum really very much strongly with white here. All of those troubles, they started around that time when there was a hesitation on how he is going to really break the position open. That's how it usually is. So now we'll keep the queen back in a more centralized repost to just be rock solid. Don't give away open files for no reason. Don't allow queen inroads. Just reduce counterplay. Now we're in a counterplay reduction mode. In counterplay reduction mode, you want to just keep things silly, stupid. Keep things silly. Okay, we just want to keep things simple and silly. So yeah, that's about it as far as the rook and queen trading is concerned. We're going to let him have a little bit of it. But now we're going to try to undermine the knight. Yeah, that's how we try to win this pawn. Yeah. Are you telling me he didn't think I was planning to do that? I mean, come on. I literally telegraphed my move from miles away. Okay, that's one way to do it. Holding onto the material one fragile little pawn at a time. Okay, yeah, you can hold on to it like this. I think from our side we should just um now what? Now what is the big question? Now what? I think we have to get our king out of this checking line. This checking line is coming. This is a funny move. Feels like he's getting into unnecessary trouble. Hmm. Okay, let's try to do something here. We can't just give up these pawns. We have to try to trade them down and hold this one solid with the king. Um, Now we have just a clean advantage, 2 pawn advantage. Nothing to worry about. Do we take the 2 pawns or do we let him have a pass? I mean, I think this is clean enough that we shouldn't have to worry. Okay, I messed up there a bit, but it shouldn't matter. Let's just take the pawn off. Let him do whatever checks. It doesn't won't matter. Yeah, I mean, just being clinical. I could have, of course, advanced the pawn up and just finished it, but all right. Yeah, pretty good level game there. So knight f4 was the right way to play, and g4 as well. So that's interesting. I didn't do it because, well, maybe it's because it felt a bit too much. But even g4 is correct here. Even g4. I mean, we're winning a pawn, but not yet. Not winning a pawn if you do it so early. Yeah. But even this is a good structure apparently, compared to the alternative, which is a bit more crippled. Because as long as you allow him to break c5, then a lot of your plans don't have as much bite. Interesting. h3 was the correct way to defend this. Well, it didn't say he made any mistake, but apparently now you can see white has a very comfortable position. Very comfortable position. I didn't see that fork. I didn't see that fork with the knight check to follow, but now we've just kept it very simple, very simple. And here I thought I made this amazing move, but it was a blunder, and he didn't see his own opportunities here. He was still defensively minded, and that's why. That's why. And right here, he made. I don't know why he didn't check me. That felt a bit funny. But yeah, not the best game from either side, but still pretty good. Cheers.